Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver for the Sony PlayStation 1. In the last video, we made our way further into Melchiah's domain. And now, we're going to have to do even more puzzle solving if we want to get further on. So, we're in this room with what looks like a bunch of turbines. And we need to look around, and what do you know, there's a switch. Let's go ahead and flip this. This will get this little part of the machine in position. And if you look at the machine, you'll also notice that there is this little crank that you can rotate. This will get this machine up and running. By turning that crank, we can now go through this door. Matter of fact, this just takes us back to where we've been. And by the way, that little metal rod to our left, you can pluck that off and use that as a weapon if need be. Just so you know. And this guy will fall rather easily. So we can go ahead and absorb his soul for some health. And if we pluck this staff off of this enemy, we'll be able to bring him to life and then kill him, so we won't have to deal with him anymore. Now, do I want to use a staff or do I want to use what I had earlier? Doesn't really matter. They're both going to work the same way. Now we need to get back to the previous room. Now, in this little area here, there was a lever. If we pull it now, it'll lower this. Now that we have the machinery for this, I guess you could say a lift of some sorts up and running, we will be able to do things. Now, there is a block that you can pull back if you want to go back for whatever reason. And I believe it is right here. Well, somewhere over here. Somewhere. There it is. Pay attention to the floor here, because that is actually a clue for something that you will need later on. Alright. Now, this room right here, this little nook right here has some claw marks above it, and believe it or not, it is an opening to another area. So we need to make our way down. And by making our way over here, we have this area. Now, there are those little treads in the ground again. And we can push a torch this time. Why do we need to push a torch? Well, if we keep pulling this back, there's a wooden support beam over here. There are 4 of these in all. And we need to burn these down in order to bring the lift from earlier down here. So all we have to do is just move these torches back, and we'll bring down the platform from earlier down here and make it a little easier to move around in. Alright, just one more. And there we are. But we're not done yet. Believe it or not, we have even more of these tracks to move the torches in. And it'd be a little better if I rotated the camera here. You need to move the torches into the corners of the center of the platform. When you hear the click, you'll know that the torches are in the proper position. Alright, there's 2 down. Now if I could just get this over here. Okay. We're not exactly the corner like I thought we were. Now we are. Also, I don't maybe this is or maybe this isn't the platform from earlier, but it's definitely similar looking. And we now have brought the platform down even further. By doing this, we are able to make our way down. Now, one of these corridors leads to the correct area, and there it is. Now, had you been here earlier, this gate would have been down, and there would have been no way for you to, well, go through it. You would have had to put the torches in their proper place just to do this. And I wonder, is there any way to go further up or down from here? Well, there is this little area, though. There is that. So here's what I want to do. I want to make my way back up, because I'm running low on health. And I'm pretty sure that if I were to go back to the spiritual realm, I would be able to heal up from here. I'd like to go into the next area with more health. I think that would be a pretty great thing to have. And that's where we're going to come in from. Now, is there anything here that I can work with? Or do I just have to heal slowly? Oh, wait, never mind. If you see it, you can get it. Alright. Want to make sure that I have plenty of health for this. Just go back to this portal. Cast this little spell that allows us to go from one realm to the next. Get our weapon back. And then we can just drop down. And we're going the right way because this is getting much darker. And once we enter, there will be a cutscene.
Show yourself, creature.
Do you not recognize me, brother? Am I so changed?
Melchiah?
Yes, brother. You should have stayed where the Master sent you, Raziel. You will find Nosgoth less pleasant than you remember.
What has become of my clan? Answer me, little brother, or I will beat an answer from your horrid lips.
Everyone is afraid, sibling. You awake to a world of fear. These times of change are so unsettling. Do you think I feel no revulsion for this form? Do you believe for a moment that our Lord would risk his empire upon an upstart inheritance?
Enough riddles. What are you saying?
You are the last to die.
And it's boss time against Melchiah. So believe it or not, you need to jump up the wall and then hold square so when Melchiah comes towards you, you can drop the gate on him and you can do some damage. I'm right here. Are you kidding me? Well, he's gonna phase through whether I want him to or not. Like so. So I'm gonna have to get to the other door. Yeah, if any part of him turns green, it's him trying to phase through a solid object. Alright, let's put ourselves in position here and try again. You want Melchiah, the weakest of Raziel's four brothers, to be underneath his portcullis, so when you let go of the switch, it drops down, he gets stabbed, and you do damage. Like that. Now, once it's open, it stays open. Just so you know, there's actually a crank there. Remember that for a little later. And by a little later, I mean very soon. Now, let's see if we can do this again. This time with more success. It may take him a while to come down here. Drinking a sip of Fago while I wait, because Melchiah isn't exactly the fastest, but at the same time, if your timing's off, he can still make things a little difficult. Where is he? I'm almost afraid to step back towards the center of this. I might have to. I kind of need him to come down here so I can do this. Is Melchiah doing his own thing? What's he doing? Where is he? Maybe I was too fast for him. I kind of need to get his attention so I can... Why is he all the way back there? Well, he's where I want him now. Let's do this. I'm right here. There we go. Now he's right there. And that crank over there, which I barely hinted at. Yeah, there's a crank right there. You need to turn it when he phases in through the cage. Where are you? There you are. When he phases in through the cage... Ah! Curses. But you have the idea of what we need to do now. And I thought maybe I'd be able to, It's not hitting him because he's phasing through the cage. Perfect! Yeah, stuff like this makes finding Melchiah a little more difficult than it should be sometimes. You really gotta be quick. And you kind of need to know how to get his attention. Look, buddy, I'm right here. I'm right here. Okay, he's doing the thing. And now he's gonna pass in this way. Can I do it now? Yes.
Tell me, Melchiah, where can I find Kain?
The master is beyond your reach, Raziel. He makes himself known when he sees fit, not when commanded. I'm released.
You have done well, Raziel.
Am I reduced to this? A ghoul? A fratricide?
Elevated, Raziel, not reduced. Consuming Melchiah's soul has endowed you with a new gift. Insubstantial barriers such as these are no impediment to you in the spectral realm. Will yourself to pass through, and you shall.
And we have defeated Melchiah. That battle can be a little broken, as you could possibly see. I mean, I had the right idea. I knew what I was doing. It's just Melchiah didn't exactly want to play ball. And I kind of had to get him in the cage again in order to turn the crank and crush him with that press full of rotating spikes. But anyway, for defeating Melchiah, we can just go back to the spectral realm. If I can stop pressing select more than once. And up to phase through. Just keep holding up. You'll soon try to push the wall. And you'll be able to phase through a wall such as that. Just like Melchiah. And we now have energy back to full. As we are now in the spirit realm again. Let us go ahead and save, so that way I don't have to fight Melchiah ever again. Alright. Join me next time where we see what is beyond Melchiah. We've already defeated one of our brethren. And, well, it seems things really are not looking good in Nosgoth. We're going to have to take care of some more foes if we want to avenge our death. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. I can't even do my outro to save my life. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!